Hi guys, and welcome back to our course about e-commerce and Shopify. Our today's class is about adding the refund page, the condition page, and the privacy page. The main goal today is show you what those things looks like, how to modify them, and how to add them to your store. Basically, what are those? All of those three things are contracts that you that you give to your customers. So before your customer makes a purchase on your website, he has to adhere to those three contracts, which are the refund, the privacy, and all the conditions page. So if the person doesn't adhere to those, the person can't make a purchase on your website. It's to protect you at first and to protect your customer. So this way you'll reduce the risk of your customer saying to you, I didn't receive my product. But in your in those pages, in your little pages, you say, for example, your product will arrive in 14 days. So if the person calls you after 3 days and asks you why, well, you'll tell her, look, we have a policy that your product will arrive, like, let's say, in 14 days, for example. So as I said, is to protect you and your store, and also like to help the customer to see what are the rules if they buy in your store. So how to add those on your website? Well, on your e-commerce. So first thing you're going to do, you are going here, click on settings. After that, you're gonna click on legal, and you'll be on a page like this. So you'll have a refund policy. So let me just delete it to show you the example. Privacy policy and terms of service. So those three things are very, very important. The fourth one is the shipping policy. Yes, it's important, but you don't have a template for it. So how Shopify works for those things, it already has a contract. So you already have those little things. So you have a template for the three of those. First thing that you will have to do is you'll go here. You have to read it. Then you will have to change some little things. So the first thing you will have to change is, well, if the email is right, you keep the email. If not, you change it. Same thing, if you want to let your address here is just an example, it's not my real address, but for example, if you read it, we only replace items that are defective or damaged. If you need to exchange them for the same item, send it to, and there you have an email and you have an address. If you don't want to let the address here, or your business has another address, you have to change it. Same thing for shipping. So you change the address here. After that, in the privacy policy, you will have things like this one, insert other uses. Let's start from the beginning. So that's your website. So just read it carefully, and you will see sometimes you have some things that you can change, add, or delete. For example, here it's written insert description of other types of tracking technology. So you can just delete it or insert descriptions. Same thing here. So insert any other payment types accepted. So you can add some of them. And you have this all over the contracts. So there is, as I told you, it's very, very important to read the tree of all those three. And if you need to add some things, add them. If not, well, leave it like this. Just add the things in appropriate places. If you want to delete some things, you can directly delete them here. Also, your shipping policy, well, the only thing is that you don't have a template for it. I suggest you to write it by yourself. What should include your shipping policy? First of all, the average delivery of your product. That's the most important thing. And secondly, the shipping. If the person returns the product, write it in the shipping policy that the person will have to pay the shipping. That's very important. So this way, if someone if someone wants to return the product, the person will think about it twice before returning it, because they will have to pay for the shipping. So this is for our 3 contracts. So the refund, privacy, terms of service, the shipping, as I said, the 4 contracts, and the shipping policy. So as I told you, the first thing you will do is you go on settings, billing information, legal information. I'll show you once again, legal information. You click on it, replace with create from template, then you modify what you have to modify, change what you have to change, and delete what you have to delete. When it's all done, don't forget to click on the save button just here. So when all this is done, you have to put it on your e-commerce. So how you do it? Very simple. First thing you do, you click on your online store, then you go on navigation. After that, if you want to put it on your main menu, I don't suggest you to do it. I suggest you to put it on your footer menu. So you click on footer menu, but it works the same way for both. So if you want to put it on the main menu or the footer menu, it works the same way. So for the moment, on our footer menu, you only have search. So we'll, as you can see here, search. That's our footer menu. So just the search. Here we go. So we want to add a menu. We're gonna name it legal. Here we go. Link. From here, we're gonna add policies. So let's say we add privacy policy. Add. The second one, refund policy. Add. And finally, the last one, terms of service, add. First one, let's just name it privacy policy. Here we go. So right now you have your 3 menus added in the footer menu. You just click on save menu. Then very simple, you come back on your website, you refresh the page, and you should have it just here. So as you can see, you have your privacy policy, refund policy, terms of service. If we try them out, privacy policy, it's all here. So the person, before buying your products, will have to read it and accept it. Same thing for the refund policy and the terms of service. So as we saw today, our goal was to create a refund page, privacy page, and the terms of service page. As I explained, the first thing you do, you go on settings. Let's do it on fast forward. You go on settings. When it's done, legal, replace with template on the 3 of them. Don't forget to, the 3 of them plus add the shipping policy. Don't forget to read each one of them, change them. When this is done, come back on your, click on save, come back on your online store, navigation, footer or main menu. You can do the same thing on your main menu. You can add your things here, but I don't suggest it. So footer menu, and just add menu, link, and policies. So policy, you choose which policy you want to add. That's it. So after that, save menu, come back on your e-commerce, and it's supposed to appear. So it's just our menu, and it's all supposed to be down here. So amazing. Right now, guys, you have your e-commerce and all your legal stuff, all your legal contracts are already on your e-commerce, on your footer menu. If you want to modify it and put it on your main menu, you can, but once again, I don't suggest it. So thanks, guys. and see you on the next class when we are going to learn how to add a contact page. Have a good one.